just, like Ruffy, Luffy from One Piece, where he's got the ball and chain style, I call it, where his arms are like chains and then just cannonballs at the end of them. The way he whips it and his evasiveness, the way he looks away from shots. Mixed martial arts. This is artistry, and I'm a big fan of his art. So, yeah. But also Arman, a guy that I think should have probably fought Gaethje. But again, he's been having issues with the UFC. Yep. So, he's taking time off. But now he gets to fight and showcase why he's one of the best. And I always think of Arman as a wrestler, but you forget how good his striking is. Yeah. Because I think the last time he fought, he threw an axe kick.
He said axe.
And I remember thinking, like, where that was an axe kick. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Like, he threw an axe kick, and I was like, when did he...
Question of like, is this too much too soon for Ruffy relative to how bad he was against BSD? I understand that. On the other hand, like, they got to do something with Arman, and if the Charles fight wasn't available for one reason or another, they had to give him somebody. They've reportedly told him, according to Ariel Helwani, that if he wins this, he'll get a title shot, which I think is the right call. Ruffy's building up some momentum, and it's worthy of saying as much. I mean, he was on that White House card for a reason. I think people really like the way that he fights. So, like, if Arman wins, he gets a title shot, which I think is important for the division. And if Ruffy wins, I mean, obviously it depends how he wins, but if he's able to resist the takedowns enough where you can be like, wow, he's really moved on from the BSD fight.
Completely focused and dialed in. Great at everything. And the crazy thing is, didn't even start as a striker. Started, especially online. I don't know how much that translates to the general public. It's for dorks like us. Dorks like us.
We are some dorks.
Are riding his nuts. he beat Giorgio twice.
Such a good point.
Is it Lance Palmer, the wrestler that he tech-falled, which is nuts?
Nuts. Uriah Faber.
Yeah.
Threw over the
That was crazy. Why'd you do that? What if you both got hurt? What if you hurt Uriah?
He's a bit of a meathead.
Well, he's a psychopath.
Yeah.
He's a full-on psychopath. I mean, he's rich.
Striker, I think, right now in our division, one of the best striker. Because he knocked out Rafael Fiziev. Fiziev is the best striker as well. And it's going to be dangerous on the feet, but on the wrestling, I think it's going to be easier. Yeah, everybody knows I'm going to shoot, but they don't know when and which round. Maybe it's going to be round number 4, number 3. So let's...
Arman Tsarukyan has established himself as one of the leading contenders at lightweight by combining powerful wrestling, physical explosiveness, increasingly polished striking, and a high-level understanding of the fight game. His upcoming matchup with Mauricio Ruffy should provide an intriguing contrast in styles. Ruffy brings dangerous and unpredictable striking, which makes Tsarukyan's ability to control the fight through grappling especially important.
Islam in that weight class. Like, I can't wait till that fight transpires one day. I know we missed it, but I think when it comes to striking, like, his striking is different to Islam. Like, Islam is kickboxing.
Yep.
Very technical. I think Arman has got nice boxing, good kicks as well.
Yep.
But his kicks are flashy.
Yep.
Like, also, like, just sharp kicks. But
I would say Ruffy moves better. But Ruffy moves better on the feet. That's one thing that Arman's gonna have to solve.
But distance. He's gonna need the distance.
Yes.
That's the thing. Ruffy's, that's his thing. You give him space. That's how it.
Tsarukyan's relentless pressure keeps opponents stuck in a constant defensive cycle, forcing them to anticipate takedowns, fight against his control, escape from the fence, and create enough distance to reset, which gradually drains their energy. Dustin Poirier has also praised Arman's performance, including his dominant showing against Michael Chandler, while ranking him among the elite lightweights in the sport and highlighting his power, explosiveness, and ability to control the fight.
We've seen Arman Tsarukyan wobbled before. He's been KO'd earlier in his career. When I landed that knee to his body in our grappling match, I did feel him go a little bit. So there is some durability issues. I don't want to sort of go too deep into that. But if there's a way to beat Arman, it's to catch him and do some damage to him, or catch him in a finishable position like Charles Oliveira did with the submissions. But Huffy ain't got the submissions of Oliveira, so his best bet is going to be to go out there and score a KO on Arman Tsarukyan in the first or second round of this fight. Could he do it? Yes. But I don't know, man. I think Arman's got this one. All of the work he's been doing in his grappling and his wrestling, and the amount of wrestling contests that he's been entering,
opponents facing Tsarukyan have to deal with more than just his takedown attempts, because maintaining their balance, escaping his control, and repeatedly working back to their feet can quickly drain their energy. As Arman continues applying pressure through these exchanges, the constant physical battle gradually wears opponents down. Daniel Thomas has also pointed to Tsarukyan's strong resume, durability, wrestling ability, and versatility, noting that he has already competed against high-level opposition and proven capable of handling difficult grappling situations.
So, I mean, he has got striking, but predominantly he wants to take you down and maul you, you know. He puts that, that arm shield out, and, he tries to get you on the back foot, and then he chases your legs, but, as far as Ruffy's, he's a hard puzzle to work out because he's got his hands down. He's drawing you into that space. If you're looking to shoot and someone's got his hands down, it's not as inviting, And he's inviting you into his space, and that's where he's the most dangerous because, he makes his jabs look like uppercuts, he's up.
Tsarukyan has developed well beyond being known primarily for his wrestling, with his striking becoming more polished, his kicks presenting a greater threat, and his combinations carrying much more accuracy. Since opponents have to remain prepared for his takedowns at all times, they can struggle to anticipate where his next striking attack will come from. That makes his upcoming clash with Mauricio Ruffy especially interesting, particularly because Arman understands how important a win could be for his continued rise.
He hits so
really,
hard.
really hard.
Yeah, really hard. He whacked, and he's got such good timing and such a good eye. Like he just sets little traps up for you. Everything he does, he's doing it for a reason. I don't want to give too much away, but there's everything he does, there's reasoning behind it, and he's got such a good, like I said, he's got fighter IQ, he's got a good eye, and I think the missing piece was his defensive wrestling. You don't have to be the best wrestler, you don't have to be the best submission artist. As long as you can get back up and knock him out, that's all he needs.
Durable, he wrestles better. He's just a more stylistically.
I know I'm gonna beat Ruffy and then fight for the title and to be a champion. And I want to be the best ever lightweight fighter. I got Ruffy, and
victory over a dangerous and unpredictable fighter like Ruffy could bring Tsarukyan another step closer to a lightweight title opportunity. But rushing forward without caution could be costly. Ruffy's quickness, accuracy, creativity, and finishing ability make him a serious threat. So Arman will likely look to
shaves his ass, he shaves his arms, legs. At least I'm a man, I don't do that.
How do you know that he does that?
I mean, if you see his videos, he has no hair on his legs. You think he's gonna have a hair on his ass?
I don't know. I never thought of that, to be honest.
Yeah, but he should go to Georgia instead of Miami. He had bad experience in Miami. He should go to Georgia and stay there and walk around with good men, In Georgia is different level men.
Is that part of the reason why you have the friction with Merab, because of his relationship with Ilia?
No, I'm cool with Merab. Merab doesn't shave his...
Take away those advantages through his grappling. Expect him to pressure Ruffy, cut down the distance, combine his punches with level changes, push him toward the cage, and make him repeatedly defend takedowns. At the same time, Arman is unlikely to completely abandon his stand-up game, especially with the improvements he has made in that area.
Can give me a prediction. What are you hearing on Ilia Topuria? Since he lost the title, he's gone kind of quiet. What do you think's next for him?
He's still recovering, and probably next to him fight with Michael Chandler and then come back and fight for the title.
Interesting. Very interesting. Michael Chandler. Okay.
Who else?
Well, you make a fair point.
After like this fight, so he needs someone like easy fight, and then after that fight come and...
Arman Tsarukyan has offered a blunt assessment of Ilia Topuria's situation, and if the UFC follows that route, his comeback could take an interesting turn. Tsarukyan believes Michael Chandler could be the ideal opponent for Ilia's return, especially after Chandler's recent loss to Justin Gaethje, which Arman views as a relatively manageable matchup for Topuria to
you disrespect, this was back in June, you disrespect the dedication and hard work to the sport that every fighter puts in when you talk shit. Win or lose, we are all warriors and deserve respect. F anyone talking what they don't know, come say it to my face. Who are you referring to there?
That time, that was for when people was disrespect Ilia.
Okay.
Yes, so many people that time disrespect Ilia's hard work, and Ilia, we all know that in Ilia go war, you know, since first round he was broken, he was fighting with broken arbor, and then you know, if somebody breaks this bone, they cannot even write down them name. You know, Ilia was fighting. He go war 4 rounds after this, and he even broke the second one. And then what Ilia has done, and then some people find the moment and then they disrespect Ilia. So and then fuck those people who the disrespect Ilia, my brother, or any warrior, you know. Even we are fighters, yes, sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. This is the risk what we are taking, but we just need the respect.
Rebuild momentum. With Ilia still recovering and having remained relatively quiet since losing the title, Tsarukyan expects him to potentially face Chandler first before making another run toward championship contention, suggesting that a less dangerous comeback fight could help Topuria regain confidence and work his way back into the title picture.